Hey guys, it's Pat Jackson here, and thanks for buying ScrapeBox Domination. I've been using ScrapeBox for about 3 months now, and I feel I've got a pretty good handle on how to maximize its potential. So what I decided to do was create 10 videos that go over each of the things you can do in ScrapeBox so that you can understand how to use it in the most effective way. Additionally, with your download I've included a PDF guide that is broken up into two sections. The first section discusses profile linking. Now a great way to build backlinks is to create accounts at high PR forums and leave a link in either your signature or bio section. Now, using ScrapeBox, I was able to find 10,000 PR4 plus forums that I can get a backlink from whenever I want. I can also use ScrapeBox to find thousands more very easily. The second part of the PDF is dedicated to blog commenting. As you know, automated blog commenting is one of the main features of ScrapeBox. However, you can also use it to find many high PR blog posts that you can comment on manually. Now, I like to do some of my blog commenting manually if the blog post has a high PR. The reason for this is because you can add something of value to the post and minimize the risk of getting it deleted. Now, using the method I discussed in the PDF, I was able to find in excess of 15,000 PR 5 to 9 blog posts that allow comments. It's very easy to do once you know how to. Okay, so let's get straight into the first video, which is how to set up proxies. Now, it's really important that you use proxies because if you're harvesting thousands of URLs from Google or commenting on thousands of blogs all from the one IP address, it's not going to take very long before your IP starts to get banned. If you use proxies, you're constantly posting and scraping from a different IP address, and this pretty much prevents you from getting banned. So once you have your copy of ScrapeBox open, you want to click on the Manage Proxies box. From here, you want to click on Select Proxy Source. Now, there's 5 different sources you can choose from. Generally, I'll use all of them, but just to keep this video nice and short, I'm just going to use source 2. Now, you just want to click on Harvest Proxies, and ScrapeBox will go out and find some proxies. Okay, so it's found 186 this time, and you want to press Clean Up and Remove Duplicates. And there's only one duplicate then. Okay, so now you want to click on Test Proxies to see which ones are working. So now ScrapeBox will go through all of them and test them. This can often take a while, so I'm going to pause the video now and come back when it's finished. Okay, so we're back now, and ScrapeBox has gone through and it's found 37 good proxies. Now that's actually a pretty good number considering how unreliable free proxies are. So from here we want to click on Clean Up and we want to remove the failed proxies. So now there's a list of our 37 that are good and working. So now you want to click on Save, and you can either save these to your disk or you can just transfer them straight to the main list. I never save them because with free proxies they generally don't last very long, so I just am inclined to transfer them straight to the main list. Okay, so now you just want to test that they're actually working, so I'm just going to scrape a couple of WordPress blogs and just see what happens. Now it might take a little bit longer than if you're using paid proxies because it takes a while to connect to them, but it generally works pretty well. So yeah, it took about 20 seconds to get the first batch, but usually it doesn't take that long. It depends on the proxies, but generally speaking, paid proxies are usually better. But there you go. So that's how you set up proxies. The free proxies is pretty easy, but also you might want to look at getting some paid proxies. So over here, I'm going to show you proxybonanza.com. This is where I get my proxies from, and a lot of other people do as well. Initially, I was on this light package over here, which is eight different IPs. It's only $6 a month, and eight IPs is plenty. I've actually scraped up to 500,000 URLs all at once with 8 IP addresses, and I didn't get blocked out from Google at all. The only problem is it's got 3 gig of bandwidth a month, and I actually used that in the first 2 days I had ScrapeBox. So I actually sent them an email, and I'm now on the same plan with 8 IPs, except I get 20 gig of data a month, and it's only I think 25 a month. So I mean, you really should look into getting paid proxies. It's a lot better than harvesting free proxies all the time, and it's a lot more efficient. So yeah, that pretty much concludes this video. So I'll see you in the next one.